Hi there, Sean Polson, owner of TucsonShortSale.com with Keller Williams, Southern Arizona and Tucson. I wanted to talk to you today about the Mortgage Debt Forgiveness Act. And if you've been following my blog, you've seen a number of posts on this. I think I need to keep emphasizing it and keep getting it out there that this tax protection is scheduled to expire at the end of 2012. If you're in a position where you're contemplating doing a short sale, contemplating walking away from a home, you want to check into this. You want to, get with somebody who handles your taxes and discuss with them the impact of this. As a real estate professional, I'm not licensed to give you specific advice about this, but I can give you a general overview of what's coming. Anytime somebody completes a short sale or a foreclosure on a property, the difference between what the lender was owed and what they received as proceeds is considered taxable income by the IRS. It's the money was loaned to you, you didn't repay it, so they issue a 1099 for the difference. In the case of a short sale, it's a 1099-C for cancellation of debt. In the case of a foreclosure, it's a 1099-A for abandonment of secured property. So in either scenario, you end up with this same problem. Back in 2007, when the real tidal wave of distressed properties started to hit, President Bush put into place a tax protection for people who short sold, had foreclosures on what's considered a primary residence, and the IRS general definition of a primary residence from the IRS is you own or occupied 2 out of the last 5 years. That if you, and it was less than $2 million of debt forgiveness, which is almost everybody I talk to, that you were protected from owing taxes on that 1099, on that extra income that the lender says you made on it. That protection expires at the end of 2012 unless it's renewed. And here's where this is a really big deal and why I'm bringing this up now. The typical short sale takes about 4 to 6 months to complete. So right now we're kind of at that crossroads where we need to, if you're contemplating doing a short sale, we need to get moving on it. Sometimes we can get them done quicker, push them through quicker. Sometimes we run into little snags and they take a little bit longer. Here's the thing though, if you're otherwise contemplating walking away from a house, right now, you can see all kinds of statistics on it. The one I see most often is that they're saying the lenders on average are taking 12 to 15 months to foreclose on a property. That becomes enormous with relation to that 1099 you'd receive in a foreclosure. You see, it's not up to you when the lender actually forecloses on the property. All that's up to you is if you stop paying them, foreclosure will happen one day, but it's completely at the discretion of the lender when they do that. And it could have an enormous impact on you if it went past the end of the year, this act does not get renewed, and you're hit with that tax liability. Now, I've been reading the blogs and scanning different things out there looking for guidance on or predictions as to if this is going to be extended or not. And just this past, let's see, today's February 28th, 2012, and just this past Saturday, every Saturday there's a column in the Arizona Daily Star related to mortgages. It's written by a guy named Ken Harvey, and they specifically talked about this act being extended, or that tax law being extended. And one of the sources he cited in there gave the odds of it being extended less than 50-50. Now, again, we have no idea what the future holds. We don't know who's going to be coming into office, who's going to be getting elected. So it's a really difficult thing to predict. Good thing about it, it was put in place by a Republican and it was renewed by a Democrat, so it may not matter who we end up having around. But it's a big thing for you to think about. If you have any questions about this or you need some help with this, we've got some tax people we could refer you to. If you have somebody who handles your taxes, please talk to them about how this may affect you if you're contemplating making this decision. Fill out my short sale request form at the top of the page, or just pick up the phone and give me a call, and I look forward to helping you. Thanks a lot.